Life doesn't always destroy our dreams. Sometimes it replaces them. Not with something bad, not with failure, but with something that works. I've been talking to people lately, people who are doing well, people who look settled, people who seem like life finally made sense for them. And I realized something quietly repeats. Many of us are living lives we never planned. Not because we failed, but because life decided faster than we could. Sometimes the dream didn't die. Life just chose another road first. I spoke to someone recently who is doing very well today. But her life didn't begin as a choice. It began as a redirection. School didn't go the way she hoped. Admissions didn't come. Time was passing. So life stepped in and said, "This is the path now." And slowly, that path became her life. Not because it was the dream, but because it was what was possible. And this happens to so many of us. Sometimes our future isn't chosen by passion. It's chosen by circumstances, by money, by time, by responsibility, by survival. The strange part is, even when life gets better, the old dream doesn't disappear. It just becomes quiet. That version of us keeps screaming softly. Sometimes we remember it suddenly, and it feels unreachable, especially when we're already doing well on a new path. Because now there's comfort, there's progress, there's something to lose, and the old dream feels risky, unknown, uncertain. Nobody wants to drop what is working for something that might not. For me, it usually comes at night. When I'm outside looking at the stars, I imagine what life would have been like if I followed my dream of becoming an astronaut. Maybe I'd be up there right now, seeing all this beauty for free, and even getting paid for it. Then the what ifs start coming. What if I failed? What if I didn't succeed? What if it was too hard? But there's always one question that stays longer than the rest. What if it all went right? When we remember old dreams, we often start blaming moments. If not for this situation, I would have become that. At first it feels like regret, but slowly it turns into appreciation. We begin to thank God for where we are now. We tell ourselves, what if I was still struggling to eat? What if I chased that dream and it didn't work? What if I gave up halfway just to survive? And suddenly the dream feels dangerous. Not because it's impossible, but because the unknown feels scary. I didn't stop chasing my dream because I was lazy. I didn't stop because I stopped believing in myself. I stopped because responsibilities came early. Dreams feel easier when you're safe, when you're fed, when someone is backing you up. But when you're just trying to survive, dreams quietly step aside. Not forever, just for now. Sometimes we don't choose comfort. We choose survival. The painful part is, even when we succeed, another version of us still exists. I see people living the dream I once had. I clap for them. I support them. I'm genuinely happy for them. But deep inside, it hurts. Because that could have been me. And almost immediately, my mind reminds me, what if I tried and failed? What if it didn't work? So I return to the life that is working. Maybe the dream didn't die. Maybe it just learned to stay quiet. Maybe life didn't erase who we were. Maybe it just reshaped us. Sometimes success doesn't cancel old dreams. It only covers them. And sometimes comfort doesn't mean happiness. It just means safety. Some of us are not living our first dream. We're living the dream life chose for us. And maybe that's okay. But it's also okay to remember who we almost became. The dream didn't disappear. It's just waiting quietly. What version of you did life redirect? What dream did survival quietly replace? And when you think about it at night, do you ever wonder, what if it all went right?